From the East Tennessee Weather Center, here's your afternoon weather update with meteorologist Mike Witcher.
It's always darkest before the dawn. On my way, on my way, on my way.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for checking in with your afternoon weather update. Sure hope you've had a great Saturday so far. Beautiful from here on out. But again, the wind is going to start to increase across the area as our cold front approaches. That's going to increase the clouds around the area as well as we head through the rest of our evening hours. Now, as we highlight your forecast, or at least the weather headlines for the day, increasing clouds, warm, gusty, elevated fire danger once again. So keep that in mind. No burning today. A line of showers and thunderstorms, maybe a couple of stronger thunderstorms, isolated, severe possible, but I'll break that down into location and timing coming up in just a moment as well. A few light showers on Tuesday, then warmer and drier weather starts to set up shop and head our way as we get into the latter part of the weekend, through next week anyways. All right, so outside, it's been a beautiful day across the higher elevations. Listen, spring break continues. There's a lot of population in the higher elevations enjoying our beautiful backyard. So hopefully you have a chance to get out and enjoy the rest of the day, whether that's yard work, take a nice little hike, and or just embrace this nice spring weather. Let's talk temperatures here for the day today, because as we head through the lunch hour, temperatures have been hovering right there in the 50s and 60s. Now, as we get into the afternoon, temperatures are going to continue to climb into the 70s, with some 60s up across the Tennessee-Kentucky border. So Chattanooga, 76, 70 in Crossville, 70 also in Tri-Cities. So either way you look at it, really a nice afternoon. I can't complain with this kind of weather, that's for sure. And as we get into the evening hours, temperatures are going to be great. So if you want to do some grilling tonight, maybe hamburgers, hot dogs, or some nice steaks on the grill, 73 by 6, and dropping down to about 69 degrees by 8. So a pleasant evening. Now, again, before we get there, the wind is going to be increasing, and so do anticipate some gustier winds. Winds are going to be gusting to about 25 to 30 miles per hour. Very dry air in place as well, and therefore we have elevated fire danger once again. So the National Weather Service has issued a red flag warning for the mountains of East Tennessee and a special weather statement for the valley locations. We're talking winds out of the south, 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting to about 30 miles per hour. So definitely a rather breezy and gusty day. Now let's talk about our storm system that's arriving anytime after about 7 o'clock. Storm Prediction Center still has a level 1 risk, barely clipping the Cumberland Plateau. So just something to kind of keep in mind. We could see a couple of isolated storms that could become a little bit stronger. Now, I will throw this out there. This is the exception, not the rule by any stretch of the imagination, but we do have enough spin. It's called wind shear in the atmosphere. So it looks like it's going to be a high sheared environment, but a low instability environment. What does that mean? It means if we get the storms going, because we don't have a lot of instability, we could see some stronger storms that could spin up maybe a brief tornado, or at least get a tornado warning. So we're going to be watching that closely as we get into the evening hours. But again, that's the exception, not the rule, and mainly along the plateau and back further to our west. So let's time it out for you. 7 o'clock here tonight, likely to be on the drier side. But as we go from 7 to 10, here come the showers and thunderstorms. So just prepare or be prepared to receive some weather alerts after about 7 o'clock tonight. Easiest way to do so is right there. Scan that QR code right at the bottom right-hand side of your screen. That takes you to the East TN Weather website, East Tennessee Weather website. That's easttnweather.com. And right at the top, I've got links to download the app for free, by the way. You'll never pay for weather information with East Tennessee Weather for Android and iPhone. All right, 10 o'clock here tonight through midnight. The showers and thunderstorms continue to race their way on through. The other side of the story is I think as we get past about 10 to midnight, the severe risk goes down and the heavy rain will really start to pick up across the area. And if you were with me this morning, we were talking about our future cast. I wasn't looking at a whole lot of rainfall for the morning rush hour as we get started on Monday. Still not thinking a ton, but the mountain counties may be hanging on to some soggier conditions as we head off to work and school early in the morning. And we're talking about some decent and heavy rainfall. We could see anywhere from a half an inch to well over 1 inch of rainfall. So the Weather Prediction Center has issued a level 1 risk for some localized flooding and flash flood concerns. So we'll be watching that for sure. On Tuesday, we got a little wave to our north, not a big deal. Then we'll dry out as we get through the rest of the week and for most of the weekend. Although Sunday, Monday, a week from today, another storm system is on the way. Here's your Tuesday storm, by the way. Not a big player in the atmosphere or to our daily lives and the weather around us, but it's just a little clipper system. So it's going to increase the wind, increase the clouds, and we may see a couple of spotty showers, and that's really going to be about the extent of it. All right, here's your 7-day forecast. Isolated showers on Tuesday, a little bit cooler behind that cold front on Wednesday, and then we'll warm things right back up into the 60s and 70s Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So it looks like a very nice weather pattern on the way. And by the way, if you do like this kind of weather, keep in mind that we are talking about the possibility of above average temperatures per the Climate Prediction Center from the 29th through the 2nd of April, and maybe even for the first week of April. When we switch over to, let's go to the precipitation here from the Climate Prediction Center. We are looking at above average precipitation, possibly to round out March, start April, and then maybe trending a little bit on the drier side. So we'll definitely keep you posted on that. Again, have a way to receive weather information as you head off to dinner or to bed tonight. The East Tennessee Weather is 100% free. The East Tennessee Weather app is 100% free. You can scan that QR code on the bottom right-hand side of the screen. And remember, I'm on Roku TV, Amazon Fire, YouTube, all social media.